betray us. Put a random emoji in the chat.
Send us your news in chat. Oh,
And
wait.
this time, it automatically just doesn't automatically...
Hello?
Oh, there we go. Hello.
Things seem to be working now.
For given value of working, yes.
This time it wasn't Arcturus's fault, y'all.
Look, it's
No.
fine. It's fine.
YouTube just decided to not do it.
Crystal difficulties.
If you are truly pained by missing the intro, I can, of course, provide you with a recording of it and every other episode prior. Welcome to Side Quest. I am joined by the usual Monday crew. This thing. That thing.
You showed me twice.
From my perspective, it showed at least two different things.
There's a... Is that a boob joke? 'Cause if it was it's bad.
Oh, that only applied.
Arcturus, you're a tiny thing. You have a tiny thing.
So, thing 1, thing 2, and thing 3 is quietly sitting back there as well.
What? Thing...
Whatever
Mom-
you say, Tweedle dipshit.
Am I thing 3?
You're the number 3.
You're the thing 3 that wasn't invited.
Oh. I'm not part of the cool kids club.
I suppose they could introduce themselves, but I will at least, since I am Arcturus the Black Compass. You've probably seen me before, you know. Some cases in places where I don't even recall.
I'm Fiza and I'm fucking tired.
More like Arcturus, the big black smelly thing.
I've gotten no work done in 2 weeks because the Vanguard's been after me, and the only way I could get rid of them was to go through the Whispering Deadlands, and they finally left me the fuck alone for a little while. The downside is I'm right on the edge of the Whispering Deadlands. It's not a fun place to be.
Good thing no one else has like access to this like crystal thing on our realm, because like I feel like people, if they saw this, they might go see you and come say hi.
Right. I literally just announced my location, knowing that none of them can actually come find me.
No one wants to go to the Whispering Deadlands.
And then none
No
of
one.
you want to find me or go to the Whispering Deadlands, and I don't fucking blame you.
It's
Love
not-
Pendergast, the audience is claiming that you're an imposter. How do we know it is really you? I mean, without the hat, I mean, you could be anyone.
I'm not with my hat, okay? It didn't want to go on the trip.
Are you having
It
a
said
lover's
it was-
quarrel?
Well, it said it was staying home. I don't know what that means. Then jumped off and ran into another room. I
It's
was like,
cheating on
I don't
you.
have time. I don't have time for this. I have places to go. I have ingredients to harvest. I have items to collect. And it didn't want to help today.
He's
So-
a very busy man. He doesn't have time to argue with his garments.
Has your hat ever made comments whether it thinks Arcturus's hat is cute?
No.
It's never been like, I would totally do that cute hat over there.
I don't know. It just kind of it shakes on my head.
Has it
whenever
ever
I-
said, like, I'd let it stick its feather in me?
No, nothing like that.
It's cheating on him with a hat rack because it has a massive rack.
Probably. You know, I don't actually own a hat rack. I probably should get one
Has it-
for it.
Has it ever said, I'd let Arcturus's hat Yankee my doodle?
No, it's never said anything like that.
Does it have a sexual preference? Does it prefer like male presenting hats over female presenting hats?
I just wanted to say Yankee Doodle.
I don't know what it's into. It just mentions times and occasionally names and then says, I have to go. And then it hops off and leaves. I don't know what that's about.
It's a very not helpful hat.
Does it like
Well,
throw like
all
a
I
pair
know-
of crab legs and just kind of scuttle
My,
away?
my hat is loyal. The only head to ever penetrate this hat has been mine.
I think it kills people. I don't know.
Does it
Right.
come back covered in blood?
It's a hat version of Poe. Fantastic.
I don't know.
Does it have a
Sometimes-
really annoying voice like this where it says, go fuck yourself?
I'm not sure. I just hear it in my head. So I don't know. It could be just using magic to communicate
God.
directly into my head. So
Imagine hearing Poe in your head.
yeah, unfortunately, we all have to hear Poe.
Oh no.
That's like Poe is the voice you hear whenever you're trying and close and you're having an unfortunately bloated day. And you're like, "Look at you, you fat son of a bitch!
You know?
Yeah, you look ugly today. You should feel ugly. You remember your sister? She's prettier than you, huh? Go fuck yourself."
Alasteria's
See?
insecurity sounds like Poe internally.
It's extraordinary. My hat was getting a bit moist. I think it's because I was speaking too kindly of it, and then she went off on that, and now it's dry again. It's amazing. I'm going to hire you to do my laundry.
So it's a moisture wicking hat?
Well, it has been waterproofed.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll commission you to make me a hat, since mine doesn't seem to want to be around anymore. I don't know why.
I'm sorry, do I
Used
look
to
like a
call
tailor
Princess
to
Eve.
you? Arcturus the tailor. Arcturus the black tailor.
You know what? Make me a mechanical hat. Go ahead. Do it.
Wouldn't that be like really heavy?
Hey, look,
I'll never-
he's willing to
I may
suffer
never
for his
wear it.
art. I mean, I can arrange that.
I may never wear it. You know, I may just point and mock it. You know, but
Where'd you go, Arcturus? You
Make
disappeared.
a mechanical crown. Crowns are smaller.
Oh, what now?
Arcturus, where did you go? You
Why is it just we're being hosted by a wall?
is he actually a specter this whole time?
Found it!
Is he-
Found
Do we
it!
have a ghost
Found it!
on here? That'd be cool. We had a side quest ghost.
Found it. No, I just dropped something I had to pick up again, and it's fine.
You already have an undead bird and a kettle with the fucking body. What else do we need?
I mean,
an undead bird, a kettle with a
could
body,
have a bard, a mermaid. That'd be cool.
a
A
potential,
ghost.
you know, magical assassin hat
I-
that just seems to do its own thing since it wanted to leave me all alone.
Has your
Mermaids are
head-
not cool?
Has your head ever caught you doing things that it never approved of?
Merfolk will rip you apart.
It's never said anything like that. No,
They'll rip you apart, and I have to
it
go
laughs
after
at me
them.
a lot, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I have some hypotheses.
Ark, your hat's laughing at you, not with you. We all know that.
Everybody's laughing at him.
Why is everyone so worried about my hat? It's fine. It's doing its own thing. You know, some of you might not be safe.
Because sentient hats are not the norm even in Both. That's why we're interested.
Well, you say sentient,
okay?
but that word gets bandied around a lot. I mean, a lot of people think elves are sentient.
Sapient.
I have doubts.
Sapient hat.
It makes its own potions occasionally. I'll go to sleep and
Okay,
I'll wake up and there will be other things mixed in bottles that I don't. I just usually sell them off. That's sometimes why I don't know what it is.
Is that one of the ones that got sent to me?
Is that one of the ones that got sent to me? The one that, you know, Pillar of Fire?
Oh no! I made the Pillar of Fire thing. That was me. I was actually kind of hoping that it would, you know, shoot out the top of your head and burn your hat because my hat is better than yours. But I was off on which opening it needed to come out of. You know.
Fighting words. But
I
that's
wanna
fine.
see-
I know
I
the
want to
truth.
see your hats fight. That's what I want to see. I want to see two hats just going at it.
My hat is not animate. That's just not going to happen. I suppose you have a spell for that, though.
You know,
I don't
hats-
because that's never came across my studies, but that'd be pretty cool if it did. Two hats fighting each other. And then they fall in love at the end because they realize that they're enemies,
Oh.
but they're also lovers at the same time.
Okay, you're talking about hats going at it. I thought you were talking about hats going at it.
I mean, like that's
that's a
how it
different-
starts,
that's-
right? So they start hating each other, right? And they start developing. Look, hot hat sama, it's really not because I like you, it's because I love you, and then I have passionate hat sex.
You
Draw
bought
me
that?
draw me like one of your French hats. Would that be a beret?
Draw me like one of your hentai hats.
Beret and baguette.
Hot hat shipping action here, folks. This is what you came for. This is the sort of quality programming the Earthrealm has come to expect from Side Quest.
This is why we need elves on these special occasions when we're talking about shipping hats, because I'm sure she could write a fan fiction.
I'm sure she has.
Haberdashery hentai?
Haberdashery hentai. What the fuck? How do we get here?
I don't know.
So what would you call someone who has magical powers over clothing? I'm thinking Susura?
I mean, well, the elf has the flappies, so that's kind of like magical power over her. No, it's not. That's just waving your arms really fast.
Yeah. I don't really think that's magic. I actually think it's the flapping and the rhythmic pattern of it. I think it's actually just hypnotism, but I don't actually think it's magic. I think
you're right. She might be secretly more capable than we think she is.
That's entirely possible.
Yeah, her like being obsessed with eating shit that she shouldn't is just a clever ruse all along, and it's making us look like the dummies.
Wait, are you saying Lyra's the smartest of all of us?
Yeah, what if she's just like secretly a big genius and we just don't know it? And she's actually plotting. What if she's actually double-crossing Magog, plotting to be the most evil one out of all of them?
I would say that'd be Poe, but he got himself shoved into a raven body in the first place, so maybe not. Arcturus is having a racist moment.
He's farting out of his mouth.
Missing. It's the only reason I like the elf at all. They're the worst of the kind. They're just a living disgrace of the elven nations. It's just.
Well, what's your proof that she's not secretly evil and secret genius?
By being the living disgrace of the elven nation, she's already more palatable than the entirety of the elven nation.
Yeah.
She is the best elf I've ever met.
Yeah, this much I can certainly agree with on that in the
really
context.
Like a normal elf.
They're like the elves to deal with, like in your Earthrealm, the closest would be like vegans, right? Because it's like, we get it, you're a goddamn vegan. We get it, you're a goddamn elf. You have to walk around like you're the shit. Like everyone has to know you're an elf and you're more special. Like I remember rich people all day, but even elves are like a bit much.
So if we don't need to be told that they're an elf, we can see them coming and we know what we're in for.
Yeah, but they tell you it anyways.
They will tell you anyway.
God.
But we know what, I mean, the ears is a dead giveaway. We know what we're in for when there's one that walks up. It's like, well, I am so-and-so of house so-and-so, and I'm an elf.
Yeah.
We know.
Yes, the ears are tell, but I say the real tell is when you can't tell their sex without asking them first.
Look, I thought, I've been mistaken all along. I thought elves were just hippies without the smell.
I mean, they do have weird orgies from time to time, from what I've heard.
They do. They're kind of fun.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
The orgies are the good part. And also, it's
Oh,
the
these
tits
stood me
on
through.
tourists.
I mean,
the tits.
Yeah, elf boobs are still a thing.
One more way in which I would say Lyra is the exception rather than the rule.
I think you just get horny for elves.
There are some big titty elf ladies in our world. I don't know what elves you've been looking at, but like I've seen some elf bazongas. I've seen elf bazongas that give Alistaria a run for her money.
I mean,
that's the one downside of the I don't know how much you guys have been looking into the Earthrealm and using your crystal. I've been tinkering with mine. Did you know you can actually smell things from the Earthrealm through it? It does that.
What?
That's how I know what hippies smell like. They're like elves of the Earthrealm.
How'd you figure that out?
Yeah, I don't. Well, I was messing with the crystal. I probably shouldn't be. I might have been trying to chip off a piece to put into a mixture somewhere.
You mean to tell me we had smell-o-vision this whole time, but we never figured it out?
Well, I don't
Why am
know.
I kind of horrified by that?
Maybe
I
it's the
don't.
crystal.
Hold
Maybe
on,
I'm
hold
wrong.
on. Before you get too excited, you need to factor in the high possibility that Pendergast was hallucinating at the time due to exposure to a assorted substance. Look, if we actually had smell-o-vision, I'm sure we can all think of several incidents in the past where we probably would have just quit.
Yeah, then we would have just given up on invading their world. Like, just nope, we're done. Goodbye. Yep.
Wait, am I hallucinating right now? Is that what you're trying to... I'm not hallucinating right now.
If we say no, would that make a difference?
You know, no.
I mean, what is reality anyways?
Yeah, reality is a boring concept. That's what I've always said.
You know what's cool to think about? Things that don't actually exist. That's way more fun.
You know,
Instead, we have boring ass like pirates and elves and
Rape
whatever
trees,
Pendergast is.
dragons, goblins,
Why are we
gnomes. It's all really
Are we
quite
just
tedious,
So
isn't it?
boring.
are we just here to be food for the gods? Are we just here for, the rape trees to have something to play with? I mean, what are
Literally,
we?
yes.
What is existence, right?
Entertainment for the gods. That's literally why we're here. Yeah.
Some of the church disagree, but yeah, I'm inclined to believe that. Entertainment through adventure, or in our case, dark comedy.
Did you say church?
Of course, there are
Isn't that
churches.
a place where people go on their knees and they want to like suck the guy's dick up in the sky?
Something.
I'm not familiar with that
You don't
particular
wanna explain it
faith. I
that
mean,
way.
Look, they want the blood of Jesus in their mouth, right? So how else are you gonna get it? You want to suck them off, right?
They also put the flesh of Jesus in their mouth.
See?
Ew.
that's just one
They have
god.
they have like penis crackers. They want to.
That's
Stupid.
just. Oh.
It's not actual flesh. It's actually bread and wine. It's like symbolic cannibalism, not real cannibalism.
Still ew. Like the idea behind it, the concept is just.
I think there's some Vithica cults do something similar.
Hey,
Yeah, but that'd be real flesh.
hey, Fiza, have you ever just a little bit of
Wouldn't it be?
another
worse.
orc or a human just kind of tasted it?
Intentionally? No.
But
How is
she's
it?
licked all sorts of terrible things off of her blades.
There was this one time where I was having some fun, and then a fight broke out. Somebody kicked me in the jaw, and it ended really badly. For him. There's a reason I don't go down on anybody anymore. That was traumatizing. Yeah.
Did you say kicked in the jaw, and that's what ended badly?
Yeah,
or?
just whap. Just like whap. So
Well, that's a particularly unfortunate knee-jerk reaction. Did anyone have any packages?
how do you not close your mouth when you get kicked in the jaw?
You must have some one big ass jaw.
No, you've probably never been in a fight, huh?
Yeah, see, look,
Yeah,
you see us
I
all
have.
as crystals, but that's no real guide to our actual
have-
size and heights. For instance, I'm 10 feet tall, Alistair is about 3'2", and Fiza is 30 feet high. You're actually seeing this on a very elaborate set of stilts, a crystal.
Correct. Yep, go with that. That's exactly true. It was a fucking giant. Anyway, I do have a package. A single package. So let's get it over with and move it on.
Yeah, it'd be disturbing if you had two packages right now.
Oh, fuck
Sorry.
you.
Sorry, just
It
my
was
mind.
sitting right there, huh?
Pendergast, are you actually just a huge pervert? Are you like a flasher underneath that? Is that why you're wearing your cloak right
You
now?
can make it under that cloak.
No, I have a shirt on.
Okay.
Yeah, but what about your pants though? Do you have pants on?
No.
You got some underwear? I know a lot of people don't even know what underwear is.
This is a gift from
Alistair, down, girl. Pull your head
Focus
out
on
of
both
Pendergast's
packages.
robe. It's
No, I just need
awkward.
to know if he's a huge pervert or not, okay? This is look, Magog's a huge pervert.
He's
There's
not
most of
grilling
us
you
are
on your
perverts. I just
underwear,
wanna
is
know
he?
if
Are you sure you have that
No, he
stone to throw?
fucking fits in with the gang, okay? If he fits in with the pervert gang, which is all of us.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough then. At least you're being consistent.
Focus on Thorne's or Fize's package. Just don't stop.
Focus on the what?
One of Fize's
I
packages.
don't know. Yeah, one of your packages, whatever.
All right, fantastic. And now that we're focusing on my package,
Yes.
baby. Anyway, this is a gift from Octane Junkie. I kind of knew it was coming. Thank you so much, so very much. Don't know what it is, but I knew it was coming. All right, so this says on the front, Jibby, and then there's a bunch of wishes on the front. So the first wish is looking fine, the second wish is ending hunger, and the third wish is finding love.
Yay.
And a little asterisk in the last one that says, sorry, can't help you with this one, it's against the rules. I don't know what this means, but I like it.
Is that like a really, like, shitty genie?
I'm kind of wondering how it ends hunger. Yeah, it's a really shit genie. Thank you. Hydration and some... Oh. Oh! This is useful! This is hydration and sun protection. And there's stickers in here, too. This one has soup on it.
Oh.
Soup. It's cool. But, also, it is... Face moisturizer with sunscreen in it.
Cool.
Very useful. I want to smell it.
Bit fuzzy on how this is going to, feed people, or is that just on your end? Do you have to pay it forward?
I don't think I need to eat this.
Oh, I assumed it meant that you have to have people eat you.
It smells like it's cucumber sage, and it does in fact smell herby. I like this. Thank you so much.
Ah, it's seasoning for cannibals.
That's where your mind went to?
We're just on eating
Look,
things.
we're feeding the hungry, and she's self-seasoning.
Have you ever... I don't think that would be really tasty to get in your mouth, even if you were a cannibal.
I still don't know how this feeds the hungry, but it smells nice. So, thank you. I love it. Sunscreen, very useful in Akage. All right, that's it. That's all I got.
Anyone else have anything?
Well, I take a moment to stress I don't know how many of the items I got through the last proper show. I did talk about the, scimitar from the gnomes of Akakesh, right? Brown cap, war scimitar. It's a fun little piece. Smells funny still. Maybe, no? Does anyone recall if I got through that? No?
Nope.
Gnomes of Akakesh. No, you know them, Pfizer. The brown caps.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, really annoying. I think they're a bit too feisty for Lyra to make use of, but no one would miss them if they disappeared.
She'd have a problem if I tried to enslave the brown caps. They're nasty little ankle biters when they want to be.
Yep. Angry little midget behind every single bit of dung you see in the sand. Maybe. But they make some rather pretty little blades. War scimitar. Lovely. Let's see. What else do I have here? Sorry, I wanted to show off the rectum extractor, but I left it in someone, and...
In your ass.
Rectum
What?
damn near killed him?
Yeah, no, he left it in his ass.
Of course, I have the stress reliever. It's great, for really working out stress. It not only relieves my stress, it evens that of the person it's being used on.
Don't you keep making that move.
I like to...
Keep doing the distressor thing. Come on.
I'm imagining you right now.
Pentagas is like, oh god, I wish that were me. Ugh. That tight glove across my cock.
No.
Yeah.
Did I say something weird?
What?
We're all saying shit out of left field.
What if I were to tell you that I don't know what day it is?
I
totally believe that you don't know.
I would be completely unsurprised. That would be almost expected, really.
probably drink way too many of your own potions.
Honestly, it's a wonder to me how you ever get your orders out on time.
Lyra's quirk is owning gnomes. Fiza's quirk is killing people. My quirk is being rich and popular. Ark's quirk is whatever. And your quirk is...
Quirks?
Your quirk is, not really knowing who you are, why you're here.
Having
We
quirks.
all have our quirks, okay?
Yeah, it's true.
Well, I'm pretty sure he knows who he is. Who the rest of us are.
I think that's been pointed out already.
Yep, let's go ahead and go to the super chats and Streamlabs, and then we can go through some pillory cases. I can't really be asked to make a game out of it. We're just going to guess what they did and go over what they actually did and see how that goes. To start with, for the super chats, Orla Seraph has paid 10 signas to say, "Why don't you take some health with my compliments, Octurus?" Why, thank you very much, Orla Seraph. Your support is very much appreciated, especially considering the low cost of providing it. I mean, kidneys to spare around here, as long as they're not mine. Next up, Garrick Malott has paid 11 signa to say, 10 signa attack for Alistair. Attack anyone whose name starts with Pfizer. Also, 1 signa health for anyone with red hair.
Oh, I wonder who has only red hair here. Thank you. Was it 1 signa health?
Correct.
Okay. Viza.
Yeah, get it over with.
Hold on, let me
Sandy vagina joke already?
Many.
Nope, I don't do. Not this particular episode, though.
How does it feel to have sand in your toes all the time, every time you walk in your tent, and you can never get rid of it? I hate you. And you
Honestly, you kind of just get used to it, and sometimes it kind of feels nice.
Feels nice.
Yeah, it's like goes between there and stuff. I don't know. You get used to it.
I hate sand. It's coarse. Gets everywhere.
Yep. We've made that joke
God damn it.
50 or 60 times.
Fuck this fucking show.
But it
All
hurts
the sand
every
jokes
time
everywhere.
now that I've seen those movies. That's just
That hurt
wrong.
me. That hurt me.
Moving on,
Sand joke.
Marson Johansson has paid 5 signas to say, "Has a hat ever divorced any of you?" Well, not a Pentagast yet, and no, not me, but if anyone else has had a hat divorce them, I suppose some of you get into geeky enough stuff that might technically apply to people.
Don't wear hats. You just wear headscarves and headpieces. So,
Extreme insertion.
I don't know what to do with that.
I think I saw that on some shock videos on the thing they call the internet. I think I saw something like that with some guy in Asian. That's not important. Russell Dixon paid 5 to say, "Everyone should check out Lidsville, 1971-73. I don't know what they mean by that, but I guess Russell Dixon endorses Lidsville, and that's great. The Dark Conservatarian then paid 2 to say, "Why is Pentagast wearing Magog's robes? Health for him!"
Not
Well.
Magog's robes. Magog's robes were black.
Indeed.
This is like a dark puke green.
Yeah, they're green.
That's 2 health for Pentagast.
It's just poorly lit in here. I'm sorry.
I suspect they
We're
like you in a
so
robe.
sad
Maybe
about
they
Damn.
that much closer to being in a
It
sack.
looks like
Maybe
I
that's it.
genuinely bummed you out that they got your fucking cloak color wrong.
Well, I mean, now that I think about it, my hat's better than Arcturus's. My beard is better than Magog's. Maybe I'm more important than I think I am. I don't know.
Sometimes I feel like whenever we're insulting Pentagast, we're just kicking a puppy and we're just watching it whimper in the side.
And then he says something like that, and I, for one, feel nothing.
You just
That's
feel like it
you're a
goes better.
sociopath and a
I-
racist.
Maybe I'm thinking out loud, and I didn't mean to say that out.
You meant
Did
to
I
say
that out
rational.
loud? Never mind. Please continue.
Moving on. Megan Phoenix has paid 5 signals to say, "Pfizer, my love, you look especially lovely this evening. Truly the most beautiful women in all your realm. Attack the lesser female.
Yeah, attack Art. Fuck him. Go.
Actually, yeah, that's exactly what I did.
He does act like the biggest pussy here, so technically it's a lesser female.
Oh, you
I
all
like
piss me
that.
off so much.
Totally fine.
Quit
Wait,
squirming.
give me damage for that.
Ark, your fucking overdeveloped cum shot stuck in my hair.
That's been
That's
there
how
for a while.
annoying
It's
you
starting
are.
to smell.
Yeah, you starting to smell.
No, I don't believe that was commissioned, but I'll humbly endure the things.
He's cool with it, trust me.
Well, then they can clarify it later. But in case I'm sticking by the rules because I can take refuge behind them, and so I shall. JTRW paid 5 signals to say I'd totally send Pentacast something, but his address in Voth isn't listed. I thought he had a wish list in the description these days. It should
You need to
still
get a portal
be
orifice.
there.
I do have a wish list, I think.
That should be in the description these days. Next up, Roughneck MP173 has paid, we'll call it 10 signals to say, no attacks, just some respite. Stay away from the shrooms. I assume they're talking to you, Pentacast.
Tell the shrooms to stay away from me. They keep knocking
Oh
on
yeah,
my
you
door.
took the wrong health. You took Fiza's health.
They're like,
She's
once
like
they're
almost dead. She shouldn't be.
I mean,
Yeah.
No, they cracked up from your insult, so they even said to take damage from it, as I recall. That's why.
Yeah, I did
That's
crack
why.
up. What you said.
Oh, okay.
Happily, that was fucking funny. So anyway.
But fair enough. Next up, we have the Dockers of 10 with another 5 signals. Orc. Worst impersonation of my voice ever. I don't sound like a sissy Brit. Pfizer! Slice him, please!
What? Oh, like you don't have a fetish, you judgmental asshole. Damn. I like make fun of you so often that I actually run out of shit to say, but I mean it's you, so is anybody really that surprised? I'm not. Butthole.
Indeed. Butthole.
Butthole ass human.
Butthole Boskin McFuckface.
Thank you, yes, you're McFuckface. Thank you,
And-
Austeria.
I'm going to take advantage of the health provided. Most kind, once again. For the serf,
Butt
for your
nugget
support.
McFuckface.
Stinky Butthole McPooper.
Alright.
You know what? You've inspired me. I'm just waiting. I have things to say.
Well, I'm waiting for your mom.
Moving on, one more. From Spawn Freak. Well, no. No, last one from Spawn Freak. 5 signals say, Pfizer, that shiner doesn't look good on you. Have some health.
Heal me! Now! McFuckface.
Done and
Stinky
done.
Penis Brain.
It's sophomoric, but it's entertaining me, so whatever.
And that leaves you with 2. I presume we have Streamlabs, Elster.
We do. Luna Shine donated 5 signa to say, Alisteria, I take it that you've seen some wild objects used in orgies in Avadoon. What were they, and how were they used? Candle wax. Orifice. I let your mind get there. If you think about it, he's probably right. Brian donated 20 signals to say, 5 health for everyone. So we all get 5 health. Luna Shine donated 5 signals to say, do any of you pay tribute to the gods? Someone shoots some sand into Ark's hat, it'll get into his hair and take days to wash out. So 5 Signas, someone shoots some sand to Ark's hat, it'll get into his hair and take days to wash out. So I'm guessing that's an attack towards Ark.
Is that like...
Doesn't say who, it just says someone.
I already did it. Somebody else want to take it?
I hope you get sand in your eyes. That would hurt.
I'm sure it would. I'm sure it would. Fortunately, I've taken some precautions on that point, but
That's why
fair enough.
Fair
Enough.
You fucking idiots.
Look, that's why I'm hoping that maybe he'll lift up his glasses one time, maybe, and then just a bunch of shan gets into the corners of his eyes.
There we go. That's
Out of nowhere.
well, thank you for the generous health potions, and remember, you have them. One. Just
Oh, do you pay? Oh, hold on. We have a question. Do you pay any tributes to the gods?
No, actually, I don't advertise it very much because it's, well, they're real. So if you mouth off too much, you're just kind of inviting trouble. I would say I'm on best terms with Iris, but not so much the clergy. Something about abominations, offenses to natural, or things like that. It's kind of boring crap, really. And my favorite curse is, of course, Iris's rusty nuts.
It just depends on, like, who's asking. Sometimes we leave, like, food. Sometimes we give them gold. Sometimes we give them, whatever, fancy smelling stuff. Sometimes they're just like, Alistaria, show your tits. I'm like, okay. And we just got a last minute donation from Yukio of Sudoku, 200 Signas to say, let the chaos reign. 2 special attacks for all you banshees and bastards. Die, die, die. So, we all have to take 2 turns doing our special attacks tonight. That is pretty fucking chaotic, I must say, but thank you for the donation. Really appreciate it.
Incredibly generous, Yuki's Kudo. I'm going to put those to good use. I'm sure everyone else will as well. I'm sure they will. Won't that be great? So much fun. Yay. And of course, I will do a good job of it as well. Furthermore, Yuki, thank you for your support. It was much appreciated. I want to stress, your support is vital. It's one of the only things that keeps me going in these dire, dire times.
And with that note, that's all the super chats, the Signas, and you all can fucking die now.
Fine. No, I'm not stabbing myself.
Bonk.
Why does he sound like he's throwing up when he dies? It's so fucking gross. Why do people have to be gross when they die? To be beautiful when they die, like me. Hey, what's up, everybody? Again, thank you, Yukio, for your generous donations the past couple of crystals. Appreciate it. Really do. How's everyone doing tonight? It's storming a shit ton over here in Avendoom. So I don't know if you guys can hear the rain and the thunderstorms. So might chime out for a second if it gets bad. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hello, everybody. Victory to the jiggly memories of voluptuous whips. Witch. Thank you. Yes. I'm the best, most beautiful, most important witch out there. Yeah. Hello, witch, you look nice tonight. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Someone sent me, let me show you one of my presents I got. Someone sent me... Spilling shit. Move over. Someone sent me this mouse pad that looks suspiciously a lot like me, but with like less big hair. I guess maybe they were like, oh, this is like an Earthrealm version of Alisteria. So, but I enjoy it. It's a nice, comfy like wrist thing when I'm writing down spells and taking notes. I just place my wrist on her boobies because I think that's what it's for.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a masturbatory aid. You know, it's like it's
Masturbatory.
called a mouse pad. Mouse padding? Probably mouse padding. Look,
Are you supposed to put
there's
your
a
dick
divot
in it?
between there. That's clearly meant to grind something between.
No, I think it's for writing.
Yeah, it looks like I think this is a wrist thing for writing. You put your wrist down when you're writing. Plus, you get to look at tits. I like Earthrealm items like this. They're interesting. I wish we thought of cool stuff like that.
As much as I'm enjoying staring at tits, let's get the first of these out of the way and everybody die.
Yeah, so much for pillory. Very well, very well. I'll just have them push the painting
We
back.
gotta get 'em done. We
No,
gotta get
never
'em
mind.
done.
Never mind. You're quite right. Quite right.
I know I'm right. Ours is yes. The tetas are 3D.
It's still on you, Octorus. You need to free up the crystal camera.
Shut the fuck up, you dead bitch. Anyway, hello and good evening. I don't have any stories. I'm not a terribly good storyteller, but for the past few weeks I've been having some serious problems with the Vanguard. They fucking found us. I had to go to Signicash to make a deposit because when one has as much gold as I have, you can't just carry it around with you. You basically turn into a walking target. So, you know, the bankers there really don't ask a whole lot of questions. So, you know, paid my deposit and then got set upon by the Vanguard and had to run north, and they chased us almost all the way to the Nelk Tree, and then I had to run back around through the Whispering Deadlands to get away from them. So as you might imagine, I'm fucking exhausted. I haven't slept properly in 3 days because everybody had to take a watch, even in the middle of the day. Alright, who's here? Goblin bankers are tight-lipped. Bankers are very tight-lipped, especially when you give them a little extra. Not Cygnus, just straight gold. Fiza, my sweet desert rose, notice me. All the time. Hopefully that was funny, because I thought it was fucking funny. Alright. No questions equals good bankers. My favorite kind of bankers are the ones that don't ask very many questions. The ones in brine don't ask questions either, but then your money has a tendency to disappear, so it's not really wise to use them. Just stick with cash. That's the way to go. If you ever end up here somehow. Then again, if most of you ended up here, you'd probably die pretty quick. I don't mean that. I just mean that to be accurate, not insulting.
We can't hear you, Ark.
We cannot hear you, Arcturus.
Look,
We will have beautiful children.
Now we can't see you.
Any children? Wait. No. No. I don't do small human hybrids.
found it. Found it. Found it.
Absolutely not.
So, someone sounds echoey.
Well, it shouldn't be me. Oh. Oh, I see what's coming.
No one sounds echoey to me.
Funny.
Did I
No,
fuck
it's
up
gone.
Christmas again?
It's fine. It's fine. Let's look. We probably don't have that much time. Let me just call in the assistants, and let's get one of these in before time is out. I guess I can try being angry about schedules here in a bit. Yes, it is time for the pillory, but we don't have that much time before we need to move on, so I'm not going to make a game of it. We're just going to guess what these idiots did and move on. Behold this charming and rather vain gentleman. What did they do to spread their picture around?
Considering how fucking dope he did, I think whatever he did do, he accidentally put it on the social medias, didn't he? I just know he looks too cool for fucking school, as they say over there. So I think he robbed someplace and then idiotically posted it on social media for sheer vanity.
I think he's so cool that he punched someone in the face and they said thank you. But it was a cop, so they got arrested.
I have a theory, and it is that this man was going door to door selling pictures of himself, but did not acquire a peddler's license.
Interesting theories all. You're all wrong, of course, but interesting theories. Well, more hypotheses. I mean, you couldn't really test them out, did you? But that's not important. You are right on one point in that he was he at least thought he was very, very cool. A man suspected of arson and vandalism sent a selfie to police in Ohio in the U.S. because he found the photo of his arrest warrant to be unflattering.
Oh my god, I was sort of right, but that's even worse.
Damn, I wish I had the ounce of coolness and balls like this man does.
No, I don't like that old shit from my Facebook, please.
No.
There's this one.
That's an ugly mug. Try this one. This nice headshot for my mug.
That's...
Fucking arson? The nerve of an arsonist.
He's ballsy.
That's a level of vanity that has gone beyond intelligence. Like, you're just so full of yourself. Nothing bad will ever happen to me, and this mugshot's not good enough. Here, let me give you a better one. That's just...
Yeah.
Wow.
We kind of surpassed intelligence when he burns something.
Does that sound like something the thief would do? Like, she'd be like, my poster is too ugly. Here, make a prettier photo of me.
I'm not
That is
certain she hasn't.
Do.
Yep. We'll try to remember that. I'll try to remember to ask that on Friday if none of you get a
She
chance.
has probably commissioned pictures of herself and sent them to the Vanguard.
she just stamps them over, like the picture. Just has like a glamour shot.
That looks nothing like me. Here, I made copies.
They made my nose too big.
Not too dissimilar from what happened here. Donald Chip Pugh texted police a photo of himself and wrote, "Here's a better photo. That one is terrible." He told a local radio station, "Man, they just did me wrong. They put a picture up that made me look like I was a Thundercat or James Brown on the run. I can't do that."
Thundercat or James Brown on the run? That's
Those are two very different things.
Very, very different things. And he was later arrested in Florida.
Go figure.
Of course it's Florida.
I just wonder, did this event actually make him into a Florida man? Or was he always a Florida man? Or is it just Florida attracts them the moment they do something like this?
I think they're just their own special breed of people.
It is. He is Florida. He is a Florida man.
My guess is, yeah, you do something just that insane and you just hear the call of Florida just out of nowhere. You know?
What does Florida sound like? What's its battle cry?
I don't know. That's interesting.
Incoherent drug-fueled screaming, I think.
Jared, get in the fucking van. We're going to Walmart.
No, it's probably like incoherent screaming through meth-rotted teeth.
Maybe it, yeah.
Something
it could
like
be
that. Yeah, something like that. We're getting there.
I'm fucking Superman. Ah!
You know, it sounds like a fun state to visit, if we're being quite honest. What did this charming fellow do? We haven't done this one before. Does it look familiar, I hope?
He looks creepy,
He
whoever
does
he is.
look familiar, but I don't know where from.
Oh, I see. Well, we can probably guess at what he did. Any theories?
Not because I know him, but I think I recognize someone that looks like him. It's that kind of feeling. I don't know. Someone else go first. I'm still thinking.
Well, no, there hasn't been any chicken jokes yet, so I'm gonna say he raped a chicken. There.
There's always
one.
Oh, there's always one chicken joke on the pillory. There has to be.
That man's head is at an angle, like it's straight on shot. It's over like this, and you can still see both of his ears. My guess is he was eavesdropping on the wrong conversation.
I think that he was making meth, and someone stole his meth, and then he called the police to report the fact that someone stole his meth.
Well, close to as nonsensical as that. Goldilocks burglar caught napping. A retired couple from Lancashire returned home from a holiday in 2014 to discover a burglar fast asleep in their bed. Martin Hope and Pat Dyson were amazed to find the intruder, Lucas Chalsnowski, had done their dishes, washed his underwear, and even bought some groceries. Very considerate, very considerate. Miss Dyson said their house wasn't too tidy when they went away, but Chalsnowski, who's originally from Poland but moved to Leeds, had kindly tidied up. He did burn an old saucepan, but that happens, she added. Chalsnowski, then in 28, admitted burglary and was given a 2-year conditional discharge in order to pay 200 bucks in costs.
What'd he steal? He cleaned their house and washed his pants.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering. It seems like he paid in labor, at least. They don't seem terribly disturbed by it either.
Yeah, they didn't seem too terribly perturbed. He doesn't seem terribly dangerous.
I mean, you go to burgle a place and it's just so nice. You're like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna stay.
He did so much cocaine. He just cleaned the house.
I mean,
why did they charge him with burglary? Shouldn't he have been? I mean, would that be like squatting or like
maybe
trespassing?
It's definitely trespassing, but maybe he stole the stuff, sold it at the pawn shop, bought cocaine, came back, did the cocaine, and then cleaned the house.
Yeah,
that seems like a logical, possible sequence of events.
Some people do get that, like, I have to clean everything thing when they're in a drug-fueled bender.
You know what? That sounds like a good idea. After you've been in a depression bender, just do a bunch of cocaine and you'll get all your chores done that you've been putting off for a month. Look, use drugs.
I
suppose
it had to really revolve around the whole breaking part to enter. I mean, that he entered, I'm not sure they cared, but he had to have at least busted a lock, I'm guessing. Any case, what did this charming person do?
Oh. Is that a man or a woman? I think it's a woman.
I'm pretty sure it's a woman.
Did they turn someone to stone? Can they do that?
I don't believe they have Medusa Gorgons in actuality, although their myths are filled with things along those lines. Honestly, looking at that, I could see why you might think it.
I'm gonna go dark.
Rose?
I'm gonna say she put a kitten in the microwave.
Bro.
Hmm.
I'm gonna one-up you. I'm gonna say she put the baby in the blender.
I was gonna go with baby, but then I just dialed it down several layers.
I don't know. I feel worse for the kitten than I do for the baby.
Pendergast turned to stone, fires a microwaved a kitten, and Alistaria, baby in a blender. Do I have that right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, this is one of the darkest ones we've got. Let me pull it up for you in just a moment.
I don't know why. There was something about her that I'm just like, she did something real bad.
Probably because of how, like, kind of fucked up she looks.
She looks dead in the eyes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the painting, though.
Could be. The apprentices do like to take liberties, but just blame them, not me. Hit and run driver in Boca Raton kills federal judge, hits boy, claims she's Harry Potter, cops say. But wait, there's more!
Whoa, okay.
Yes, a driver struck and killed a New York federal judge on North Ocean Boulevard in Boca Raton on Friday, according to police. The driver then drove away and hit a 6-year-old boy. Operating the vehicle was Nastasia Snape, 23.
Her last name is Snape?
Nastasia Snape of North Lauderdale, police report said. At least 3 witnesses told the cops that Snape was driving erratically as she made her way northbound. Snape swerved on the sidewalk, striking the judge. Then they sped on, striking the boy. The child is expected to recover and has since been released from the hospital. Snape didn't stop until she reached Delray Beach, where officers found her unconscious inside her vehicle, which had crashed at an intersection. As the Delray police officer approached the crashed car, he could see Snape begin to convulse and have seizure-like moments, the report said. Snape came to shortly after, but was unable to make eye contact or hold conversation. Once inside an ambulance, however, she began to scream and fight with medics, stating that she was Harry Potter!
I don't think that's how that works.
No.
The paramedics had to give Snape 400 milligrams of ketamine to calm her down. At the hospital, officers found a designer drug known as T in her purse. Guess I'm lucky she didn't mutate. The report said, Snape, who shares last name Severus Snape, main character in Harry Potter novels, has been charged with leaving the scene of a crash involving death.
Is tea bath salts? Because I've heard some crazy shit.
Also, I'm gonna kill you all.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Oh. Music to my ears. Absolutely music to my ears. Quite the relief, really. Mostly I just didn't want to be interrupted while trying to get through the next set of super chats, but, you know, that's... I'm happy to pay attention. I see you, Elf, in the chat, no doubt, chipping away at me in some fashion. And there are no further super chats. Well, okay then. Never mind. I guess it's going to be the Alistair show when they get... Maybe I should have saved that. In any case, thank you for your support, and everything's going well on my end. Everything's just fine. No need to worry about me. Everything going wrong is entirely within tolerances. Let's see. Hey, Yuki. Thank you, by the way, once again for your support. LOL. Yes, some of those deaths sounded especially painful, I think. To go and help you out with the rest of the plan here, once we confirm that there are no super chats or Streamlabs further, Alsteria having their chance to shine, we'll be moving on with The Price is Wrong. I hope you're excited. I know I'm not. But that's because I have to deal with them. You don't have to deal with them. You just get to sit back in your comfy little homes, in your non-feudal lands, watching, pointing, laughing, mocking us. Mocking us! Which is mostly warranted, but not in my case. Mock them, not me. I'm the backbone. I'm the backbone of this, and I'm so sorely underappreciated. Oh, and I think they have to come back to life now.
Ow. Ow. I'm okay.
Hey, nerd.
I would appreciate no one pining to send night waste of any animal through the portal in my direction. I have to work with 3 examples as it is.
Look, you're just asking for it now. Someone's gonna send you dog shit. Hey, don't send Arcturus dog shit or anything.
I can arrange that, actually. I have a dog that shits. Halfway there.
So does anyone wonder why I don't have a wish list anymore?
I can always just...
I knew it would be used against me one day.
I know where you live.
You are not going to scratch the surface of Black Compass Keep.
Poe told me.
Oh, well, no, Black Compass Keep. Really, you're welcome to pay a visit. We have guided tours, you know. I mean, we even offer the survivors jobs because they're just the right mix of insanely curious and suicidal.
Or I could just tell Poe my plan and have him deliver it because, you know, he gets past pretty much everything.
Yeah, I'm sure he would like to leave crap somewhere. I mean, he doesn't actually have the means to produce it naturally anymore, does he?
He would, though. He would shit on us if he had the chance.
He
wake
would,
up with bird shit in
Surely.
our mouth.
no, he would wait until you looked up and then shit in your mouth.
Alistair, are there any Streamlabs?
Now. There's not.
Okay.
You are.
I'm killing you all again.
Hey, Arcturus. Get back yourself.
You can all die again. Just get out of the way.
I'm gonna go in the other direction this time.
I wonder how much shit is filled with everyone's pants because of how often we're dying tonight. Just collectively. Ugh.
Sorry, I had to do that. It was the closest I get to killing Poe. We can't kill Poe. There's no killing Poe. Super special Poe. No. Blackbeard, no. No, can't do that. So killing the celebrity female impersonator will have to do, I suppose. So thanks for that, actually. Cathartic. I mean, I don't know why I'm thanking you. You're dead. That's not important. I know where the Blast Compass sleeps. You should see how he keeps his quarters. Yes, they're immaculate, aren't they? They have to be. Well, there are a few things on the floor to hide the things under them. It's not what you think. But go on. Lift up the panel. See what happens. Did I mention that Black Compass Keep is quite possibly Volth's premier source of rusty spike-up-the-ass traps? Yes, rusty spike-up-the-ass trap, statuary, and shrubbery. Black Compass Keep is the place to go. And also for paintings and statuary sculptures, but a few other things. Let's see, spot the must. Thank you. Yes, Victory Black Compass Horizon. Yes, you hypothetically know where I sleep. Apparently it's been getting around. I have been a bit more casual, but since achieving a pseudo immortality of the Faustian devil's bargain nature with. I mean, they don't have the same contract. He actually gave them all different. Some of them didn't even get contracts. I think they just sealed the deal with their lips. Though, in my case, it could be worse, I suppose. Look, you give me a lot of grief here, but do you know how hard it is to work for someone who is fundamentally barking mad? And the other people he keeps dragging into things, they're back.
We got a donation, by the way, while you were yammering on. Want me to read it?
Still ow.
Feel free.
Brian donated 60 sickness to say, FISA, kill everyone and have 2 minutes of non-special attack screen time to throw off our schedule.
I actually had another one in the pipeline. And that's actually enough for 2.
Alright, and Luna Shine donated 5 sickness to say, now there's a Streamlabs. I bet the... Sorry, yours are so wordy I have to look at it. Yeah, I bet the hats are having some kinky action while you're all dead. Cheating with pantaloons, corsets, and other garments. They're shipping our underwear together now.
What underwear?
Exactly. You like Earthbound people are so fucking horny they'll ship anything to see things.
They literally will. I saw porn.
I'm sorry.
Planes.
These mad hat shippers we have here are looking down on others for shipping things.
Wouldn't they be Mad Hatters?
Mad hat shippers in this case.
Like Earthbound people look at a thing and they're like, how can I fuck that? A thing over there? How can I fuck that?
Ever dash shippers.
I'm sure you'll try. Any case, we have a few things to address. Mr. Yoda, Prop Master, I'm afraid that someone already commissioned all these special attacks for the entire show, but it will be marked down and put to use next time.
Yep.
Ones of CDs is just...
Thanks for the donation, though. Appreciate it.
Thank you for making sure that Arcturus is never gonna fucking get done.
Mm-hmm.
I also like hats, just not on me.
You don't like pussy on you?
No. Hats, not cats.
Oh. Sorry, I had cats on the mind. Don't mind me.
You had pussy on the brains, what you had. I know I'm hot, but Jesus.
I have a kitty.
Calm down just a little bit.
Look, she's not here right now, but she'll show
Okay,
up. That's how I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's definitely what you were thinking about.
Cute pussy cat.
I'd see to say it, but I can't read my handwriting here. Was that one super attack you've already done, Alistair, or did you get both out of the way already?
I did one. I can do both if you want.
Oh, I think it's inevitable.
Alone time.
Okay, Brian Yoder has specified that it's not a special attack. It's just enough to kill everyone with normal attacks. That's a lot of normal hunters.
Oh my god, you want us to all like kill each other one by one? Holy shit.
No, he wants Pfizer to kill us all one by one, so I guess
Oh my
we...
god.
Well, crap, I may as well start hitting all the buttons and get to thinking, Pfizer. No pressure.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Well,
I don't have time for your shit. I'm busy.
No pressure.
Let's make this quick. What?
It was only 60.
Oh, like
60
you don't have a
60
fetish,
seconds
you
and all.
judgmental
That's hard to
ass. Let me
say.
know when you're done with all the activations. Oh, I think we need to adjust the
Quit
rules
squirming.
after this a little bit. Then he's just gonna do a bunch of 20 signal
Annoying.
donations.
You've made the card sticky, Mr. Yoder. I hope you're happy.
And what is some names for you?
Sure, he made the card sticky.
And with the great pains to give them sticking this time.
They're your fucking cards.
Yeah,
Evanston,
exactly. I mean, they're probably sticky on Magog's end too. We just cleans them up first.
They do call him Magog Sticky Hands for a reason.
That's literally one of his titles, is Sticky Hands.
Personally, I think it's sabotage. These
Which
don't
is
seem to
worse,
ever
having
stick.
Constantly,
It's the ones
Are
that
you
sent to me.
done?
Oh yes,
I'd
they're,
ask
they're
them.
done. They're done.
what
Alright,
is worse,
cool.
having constantly sticky hands or constantly stinky hands?
Cool. Arcturus, I take great solace in knowing that you have never once made a woman sticky, unlike the cards. At least you made something sticky. Anyway, Alisteria,
Hey,
you're tolerable, but you're still a huge slut, and your best features are your boobs. And Pentagast, I still don't know. You
wow,
fucking
nothing gets
weirdo.
even worse than what she told Ark. And me. You need to speak up, Pentagast, so she can insult you more.
I don't know either.
Oh, okay. Is that hello again? I kind of said everything I needed to say the first time. I was just gonna read off the chat. Not all women are sticky. Nope. Yep. Sometimes it's just a puddle in your pants. Who else? Let me scroll up the crystal. Who else is here? Hello, Snoopy, an assassin of the Grey. Hello, Bill Stephens. I don't like to tell everybody to fuck yourself. The Infidel, how you doing? And Ryan Yoder, thanks so much for the individual activations. That wasn't painful or awkward at all. Thank you, sir. And also, thank you to Yukayo Sudoku. I think I said that wrong again, and I'm very sorry because that was a very generous donation, and I haven't forgotten that I have 2 more minutes of this, and I will not forget. American Peanut says, Spiza, I love you even more with every passing moment. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you. This is the funny sticking cards only when Arcturus uses them. Yeah, we haven't quite figured out what that is because again, like, it's definitely not him. For sure. Did our Rhino says hello, Orc Warrior Lady. Hello, Rhino. How are you tonight? How is everyone tonight? I'm just gonna ramble until the others like stop being dead. I plan on completely interrupting Arcturus once he tries to start the next segment, by the way.
That was a bad idea. The ball just gets stuck back there.
Do it again.
No, not doing that one again. This was poisoned anyway. Why did I have to... That was not one of my best ideas.
Just want to see it choke again. It's funny.
Well, that's a shame. It's a shame.
Press 1 in the chat if you want to see Arcturus fucking shoot himself in the throat with a crossbow again.
So
Tiny
violent.
baby crossbow.
So was like that the fletching from the arrow that was stuck? Like what caused the horrible gurgling
The
noise?
bolt pulling it back out. I mean, back to life, but the bolt doesn't just magically dissolve. It might be a very small bolt, but it stays there, and it's...
Ew.
I think that's more phlegm than blood. At least that's in my headcanon. Phlegm-covered hanky. You're my
Liza, are you
phlegm-covered-
quite sure I haven't rendered any of the women moist there? Because, honestly, sometimes I do think they're fantasizing a little hard.
Don't we have something to move on to?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And, yes, I see all the ones in chat. Aww.
He's such a fucking dick. He's such a fucking dick. Come on. The crowd demands it.
It's time for The Price is Wrong!
No, it's not. Fucking
Yes.
die.
Yeah!
Shoot yourself in the head. Do it. 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 Yeah, I kept the gas on the bolt of his. We got 45 minutes left. What the fuck? Okay, well, this is gonna be an interesting Price is Wrong. Alright, 2 more minutes of me rambling like a dipshit. Anyway. Yes, phlegm. He's gotta work on the gag reflex. Well, at least we know one thing. The black compass doesn't spit. Or he does. I'm not sure how that went. Ugh. Bolts in the balls. Yes, I much would have preferred him to shoot himself in the balls, but I don't think that's fatal. Unfortunately. I mean, you die regardless, because, like, if you don't do anything to yourself, you just kind of keel over for 2 minutes and then wake up. Why does it tell Ark we have a special couch for him to sit on in our realm? Ooh, I bet it's black and has a camera pointed at it. Is that the kind of couch you have? In a room with a white wall? I told Magog I'm doing research, but really I'm just watching a lot of porn. I mean, like, there's no politics or terrible things happening, so it's, like, guaranteed to not offend my eyes. Well, no, that's not true. There's some very niche porn that makes me worry for all of you. And gag. And, like, throw up my mouth a little. Is Ark more Bob Barker or Drew Carey? Bob Barker, but old. On the nose. My love, you're the smartest one on the show. Well, that was a... The bar is not that high, is it? But thank you anyway. Bolt to the balls isn't half as bad as an arrow to the arse. You know what's worse? An arrow to the knee. And I immediately apologize for that joke, because it was right there. Been talking about arrows for 4 minutes now. I had to.
Yeah, the worst thing is you
What the fuck?
should feel bad.
What the fuck is that?
That's what I was thinking too before you all died.
It's The Price is Wrong, which is what I would have been getting to, because it's time. I mean, we're like 15 minutes in. Look, there's a schedule. The God's been very clear about these schedules. These things are scheduled. They're plans. They're plans that must be followed. But
I'd like to die now.
well, you have to take that with Pentagast.
I'd like everyone else to die. Sorry.
Did you just ask to die?
Well, only on the occasion.
She's died so many times she got.
He died so
You know,
much.
hitting the buttons are just...
Alright, cool.
Struth!
See the footage, and now I bite one.
Welcome to Death Quest, where everyone just dies. It's very brutal. Y'all paid for this. Y'all wanted this fucking chaos. Who's to be alone with us? How does it feel to be alone with the greatest witch on this planet? This one right here, where witches exist. Not yours, because I don't even think they exist in your planet. Why are witches like always burnt alive in Earthrealm? It's like they're not actually witches, but somehow they're just like, gotta burn those bitches. It's like I was reading about the Salem witch trials in the Earthrealm, and apparently Earthrealm people are so gullible that they're just using an excuse to like. Well, I say gullible, but I think it was just an excuse to kill people that they thought were hoes. And so they're all like, this bitch was doing magic. I saw her totally. And then they're like, burn. Burning is a cleansing action, but it leaves a fucking mess. I guess, like, it leaves ash, but then you have to clean up the ash, and then it probably smells weird because people are getting burned alive. Like, have you guys ever smelt burnt hair? Shit stinks. Smells weird. Like, could they not just find a better way to kill people, like, faster? Like, we were just talking about arrows. Could it, like, an arrow to the fucking neck be easier? Like, you guys, I don't know. We have pretty fucked up ways of dying, but you guys are pretty creative in the Earthrealm for, like, what no magic you have, I will say. So. Let's see. Wood floats, witches float. Wood burns, ergo witches do. Oh yeah, that's another thing. They're like, if you're what's the word for it? But if you're buoyant at all, if you can float above water, you're a fucking witch, which is fucking retarded. Earthrealm people, get your shit together, man.
The thing that fell off the shelf really did a number on me. It hurt. Alright.
You seem to be coming up phlegmy as well. Why?
Same.
Who's throwing phlegm in people's throat when they die? You also
Don't
have
answer that question.
phlegm-covered
I don't want-
hankies.
I don't.
Is this part of the, the dying and resurrecting thing? Is that just over time you get phlegmy? Is that?
Hey,
We're
Ark.
developing an allergy to Magog's magic.
Hey, Ark, if you were phlegm, if you were my phlegm, you'd be the first one I spit out on the hanky. That's how special you are. And you'd be that gross, crusty phlegm that's like a yellow-green color.
Sometimes there's like red in there.
I think that's an infection.
I don't hear.
Oh well, shit.
Yeah, you'd be the
Yeah,
infectious
right.
phlegm I would spit out
Yes,
first.
and you, of course, swallow the rest of it, which is something you just announced and stressed to everyone, which is, I'm sure, very attractive, and some people are surely into that, after all. The internet has a subculture for just
someone
about
would
everything,
buy
I'm sure.
My phlegm-covered hanky, okay? Someone would buy it.
Probably.
Someone would try to make Alistaria clones with it, too.
Look, it's time. But the price is wrong. So, you've all had an extra amount of time to figure out what you would pay for these marvelous bits of... Are they upcycled doll heads? Are they actually pottery? I mean, you think it's...
Is it for one or the whole set?
I have no idea. I don't think I dig into these things in advance. I just... Look, I guess if you've got a big hankering for dead baby pottery, someone's got you covered, clearly. So,
I guess it has a certain aesthetic quality to it. Are they sold singularly or as a group?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Because that changes the price.
I'm going to go ahead and reveal that they only say planter, not planters. So, aim for a single purchase.
20 Cygnus.
35 Cygnus.
I'm gonna guess 8.
And the correct answer was... For a mere 21 Cygnus, this could be yours, which means I take damage. Are you sure?
Ah! Why'd I get that right? Why is it whenever I win on this show, I don't feel like I won anything? Because I didn't win anything.
Yeah.
Really? Y'all just...
Besides killing a tourist, that's...
Fun fact, despite the fact we can't die from anything else, I think I'm still aging. That's worrisome.
Probably. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to find that absolutely hilarious.
Ew.
What would you pay for these lovely keychains
Oh,
of...
no. No, it's like a fleshy carrot.
It's like a baby penis.
And that's
But
not
it's a carrot.
joke. No, like a fleshy actual root vegetable. Like somebody pulled it out of the ground like that.
That's revolting.
Way more
I
horrifying.
think we're going to call it anthropomorphic meat carrot keychain.
And you know what?
Yeah.
If those things existed in the Earth realm people would still try to fuck it.
If mandrakes looked like that, everybody would run screaming. As
I
soon as they
hate
pulled
them. I hate that. They look
I hate
horrible.
it too.
Someone's probably inserted at least one of these things, but that's not our business. It's neither here nor there. What would you pay for these lovely...
I'm gonna go with
Things.
15 Signas.
10 Signas.
I'm being cheap. I'm going with 3.
Well, you can all have your very own meat carrot keychain, creepy cute creature keychain, for $21.76.
I was originally gonna say 20, and then I'm just like, I did that last time, so I didn't. And
Pentagast is farthest from the goal, so they take damage.
I'll use one of my health.
And they heal. You know what? You're right. I should do the same. Let's carry on, shall we? What would you pay for this? It's very lovely. It's
That looks nice.
kind of
that's chocolate, ain't it?
it just looks very nautical. You can practically hear
I
shanties.
like it.
I like it, but I don't know what it is.
A hentai scene for the thief.
She'd like it.
Yeah.
So-
She'd be like, no, don't put your tentacles on me, big octopus man, or
30
anything.
Signas.
30 Signas.
I
30
don't know what
Signas.
I don't know what it's made out of. I hope it's chocolate. I might be hungry.
25 Signas?
Pentagast?
40.
40. Well, let's find out. Yes. Here we go. Square Lovecraft Cthulhu cameo brooch octopus Necronomicon steampunk gothic pirate creepy cute horror fantasy tentacle cracking.
This is
Okay, now
not
I'm
very
angry.
offensive at all. Why'd you bring this up? This looks fine.
That's not edible.
And look, that is not Cthulhu. That is an octopus, maybe, or kraken. What does this have to do with Necronomicon, steampunk, gothic, pirate, okay, creepy, cute, horror, fantasy?
It's a big fucking pussy is what it is. Octopussy.
I win.
Yes, and the farthest was Alistaria, although Lovecraft, steampunk, they don't even have any gears glued on it. What's... You ever know you're supposed to at least glue some gears on if you call it steampunk?
I
That's
guess
the
it's
fashion
a cameo.
nowadays.
Since it's a cameo brooch, it could be used as a steampunk piece. Like as a necklace for a costume.
Hey, Pentagast, you're gonna activate it all? You got like 35 minutes left.
Yeah, that's true. I was actually, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. You can die first, and the rest of
Me?
yes. That's your reward for reminding me that I should kill you all.
You would be my second phlegm that I spit out on my phlegm covered hanky.
Alright.
Ew, what the fuck is that? Ew.
Anyway, this phlegm issue is becoming quite. It's actually becoming quite a problem. I don't really understand why it's happening so much with everyone, and I don't know why Alistair wants to spit it out everywhere. earlier there was the discussion of something getting stuck in Fize's hair from Ark. I'm guessing it was phlegm. That I don't think he can produce any other bodily fluids. Well, at least it's not important. It just let's not go there. I don't think he. I don't want to think about it anymore. Moving on. I don't really. I'm out traveling. I'm not in Pentagast in Denoth. And I don't have my hat with me. I'm actually a long ways from home. I'm trying to secure some things in Morskar currently, but well, Magog isn't answering, so there's that. That's kind of a problem. Don't know why he's not answering. Poe didn't even yell at me to go fuck myself, so maybe he's not there. I'm not actually sure. But yes, I'm trying to secure some new things in some of the other realms that I've run out of because, well, I kind of forgot to get more of them. But soon enough, I'll get that all sorted out, and maybe I'll have some new things to make. Maybe I'll just be able to remake some more of the old mixtures, sell those. I could use the profits, but
that's enough of you, Shilly McShiller person. It's enough. It's enough. We've got
Shilly
stream.
McShiller person. What do you mean?
Shilly.
Look, people paid good money, right, to be alone with us for 2 minutes, and you gotta respect that.
One people paid for it.
I did.
Paid for it because they love me more.
They still paid.
Look,
You
we're
have
going to
respect that.
we're going to get to the Streamlabs super chats and whatnot next.
I don't talk almost the entire show, and this is what you do to me. I finally get to start.
Just
get
get
on
to the
roll.
point.
See? Fine. Waffle on like you normally do.
That's rich coming from you. Look, now moving on. Oral Service paid 5 signals to say, "Hey, sexy, you want to play? You'll get to keep your liver." Thanks for the offer, Oral Surf. I plan on it. You can have someone else's, just not mine. I clearly need it. And does anyone wonder why I have a drinking problem? I mean, it's not a drinking problem, it's a drinking solution. Moving on. The Wrath!
My line! Fuck you.
Stealing it anyway. There.
I have a drinking solution.
The Wraith of Memes paid 5 signals to say, "I exist because Poe left the lab door open, and Magog said yes, 'cause he busy with Undoomed. Hashtag polymorph race squirrel. Hashtag give me crunchy bird."
Crunchy bird.
That's not what fried chicken is.
It's overly fried chicken. It's like twice fried.
No one wants to eat Poe, there's nothing there to eat. But it would be crunchy, I suppose. I mean, it's all bones. Hope he's not part dog that's known for getting stuck in your throat. I mean, it's practically chicken bones. JTRW then paid 25 signals to say, "Activate Pentagast. May he use his mercury-induced madness to slay them all." Which he would do if he didn't already have a second super attack to go through. But I can mark that one down for next time. So we have more of it. Yay.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I think everyone was a really intimate relationship with us tonight.
I don't appreciate the mercury though.
They know you too well.
It tastes horrible. Mercury tastes horrible, just for the record.
And it stays
Isn't
with
mercury
you.
deadly?
I understand.
No.
It does make it go crazy.
Not to him anymore, and he's already clearly barking mad. He's the only one who's ever happy to be here. I'll just bark that 25 for next time.
What if I were to tell you I thought you might actually be good friends?
Yeah, see, barking mad. Second
Now
most
he's
barking
scaring
mad.
me.
It's pretty disturbing, really. It's just
This is strictly a business relationship, man. Don't get the wrong idea.
Oh.
look.
This-
Your Vault's
this is
premier
unfortunate.
discount potion, poison provider, and that's as close as almost anyone ever gets to me. If it's any consolation.
Yeah, that's what he thinks.
One more Dark Conservatarian paid 5 to say, Alisteria, you're wrong. We have witches on Earth. Their names are Diane Feinstein, Nancy Pelosi, and the biggest one of them all, Hillary Clinton.
Are they like... What kind of witches are they? Are they like... Earth?
I'm thinking...
Like
Hags.
flamboyant? Oh, they're hags?
I've seen some of these names before, but I don't think they're witches. They're too dry and old. Licks, I think, is what we're looking for.
They don't
Bitches.
even have like a skincare regimen, which is just magic. They're just
No,
like jerky.
they're still haggy.
Oh, why would you be a witch and be haggy? Most of us like to be really hot most of the time, as we can.
If Magog wasn't confirmed to be over here still, I would have expected him to be involved in the reanimation. Honestly, who on the Earthrealm thought it'd be a great idea to combine the highest chambers of government with a retirement home / mortuary?
Yeah, there's a lot of hags on you, Congress.
Oh yes, and they're not just hag. Look, I've seen supposedly there's only humans over there, so I keep being told, but they keep on presenting fishmen who are clearly wearing human suits, and there's no one can convince me that Zuckerberg is human. It's not happening.
I'm pretty sure one of them is like half turtle.
I don't know if he's an enchanted golem, mannequin, lizard, I don't know. Just definitely not human.
Merfolk with an enchantment.
And one of them is clearly a deep one. But that's neither here nor there. Alistair, do we have any more Streamlabs?
Let's see. No, that's it for now.
I think
Excellent.
I think some of them may have died and they're just like mummies that they prop up in the chair.
You know, they do have what they call animatronics. It's pretty advanced. I mean, they made an entire horror series about the ones for creatures that don't exist. How much easier would it be to fit into some humans?
It's like a golem, but no magic and all mechanics, right?
I believe it's considered advanced puppetry.
Oh. Yeah, maybe they're that. But I really do think that a couple of them are mummies and they just stuck in the chair.
Just suffice to say, I no longer believe that it's only humans over there. I don't know what else they're dealing with, but we need to lock this down, because that's going to be... We want surprises during an invasion. Not like that. In any case, let's move back on to The Price is Wrong! What would you pay for these?
They're very handcrafted. You can see the fingerprints in them.
Speaking of their government, those look like walking little Illuminati eyes.
They do. Actually, that makes him cooler.
They're kind of cute.
Yeah.
For the
weird
second
way.
time, I'm actually rather deeply troubled by how insertable these seem to be designed to be.
I'm gonna say 25 Cygnus.
I wasn't even thinking of that. Why the hell are you thinking of sticking something somewhere? I'm gonna go with 20 Cygnus.
25 for Al. I can call you Al, right? He can't stop me anyway. Pfizer said 20, and Pentagast, what do you say?
If you call me Al, I'm gonna call you a faggot.
Nah,
35.
purpose.
35. Eyes aren't cheap. That's my theory.
20, 25, 35, let's find out. For a mere 20 Cygnas, you can have Creepy Little Eye. For 20.
And our tourist takes damage.
Right you are. 20 Cygnas, and I take damage.
I don't like how good I am at this.
Clearly you have a very discerning eye for terrifying garbage. In any case, I'm also going to use my potions and fix that up because it's just... because I can.
at full health when I decide to kill you all again.
Oh, right.
Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Die.
Is that human?
That's the thing men usually tell me to avoid while sucking them off.
Anyway, that last piece of sculpture, whatever it was, that's kind of unnerving. Like, why are eyes so cheap in your realm? I mean, do you guys do you have extras? Why are they so cheap? That really concerns me. It takes work to harvest an eye to use for sculpture. I mean, I don't understand. There are so many things about looking into the Earth realm and seeing the things you can create. The fish people, the animatronics. I don't think that this world is capable of handling animatronics. I don't think that, like, at least Arcturus. I mean, he likes to tinker with things, but don't give him animatronics. Don't let him have any. If you can do anything about it, keep him from having animatronics. It's likely that his stress reliever spiky thing, he'll incorporate that, and I don't. No one wants that. Motorized and able to move on its own, it's a horrible idea, and terrified of it, actually. I'm really baffled by how you can acquire eyes so easily. I mean, most people are opposed to having them removed. I mean, no one gives up an eye willingly, at least not here. But yeah, I'll have to discuss that with someone at some point.
Still hilarious.
How's the throat? Phlegmy still?
I bet it tastes like metal.
Anyone else? Less phlegm this time? More? Trying to track its progression to see if it increases.
I'm not at all gunky.
Okay.
Pretty clear. Learned how
Pretty
to
clear.
swallow a long time ago.
Good. That's
Yeah,
good.
I'm sure you did.
Well done. Congratulations, you acquired a new skill.
Whoa, straight over his head.
That blade was supposed to be painless, but I could swear I heard a pain scream, like, just echoing down the hall.
I don't know, I died before you this time.
Arcturus,
Those
Mm.
teeth?
you're the last one. Phlegmy, not so phlegmy this time. Phlegmy death.
Well, I have to say that if I had any phlegm, I can't recall it. In fact, I can't recall much of... Oh.
Arcturus the Black Flame.
Hey,
Look, hold on!
damn time, are those
Right.
teeth?
Price is wrong, yes! How much will you pay for replacement... Well, strictly
Good,
speaking...
my least
some of
favorite
the-
body parts. Teeth.
Indeed. I don't think they have any tusks, so you're out of luck for looking for replacements here. What would you pay for a few backups?
Teeth that don't stop growing. Anyway.
Those all look really meticulous to make. I would say this is like 50 Sigmas.
10 Signas. They
Two-
look like lumps
Two
of
Sigmas.
that plastic stuff that
Wait. Weren't you just whinging about the cost of extracting eyes? And here you have entire sets of teeth. That must have been so much harder to do. And you're only valuing it 2.
Teeth aren't hard to extract.
Yeah, they're not hard to extract. They fall out all the time.
Yeah, okay, very well. Let's move on already.
You even break them out. I mean,
Not to mention, you can pull them out of a corpse and they're still there. Eyes have a shelf life.
Full set resin, human teeth, imitation bones, skeleton tooth fairy, gothic, goth gore, creepy spooky Halloween, gift craft, steampunk, mourning. So if you're mourning the abuse of steampunk, apparently you do that with fake individual teeth. I mean, they're not even using real teeth. This is absurd. Rat. Absurd. How do they not have real teeth just lying around? As you say, people die all the time. They're just going to sit there with skulls otherwise.
So I heard they actually like take their dead and put them in really, really fancy boxes and then bury them with all their parts.
That sounds expensive.
It is. It's actually a big racket.
Weird. And Alistair, it was surprising they followed this off, which kind of blew me away. I thought for certain they... Well, I guess they don't value their fake teeth.
But I guess not.
This next one's rather special. What would you all pay for this lovely thing?
Oh.
The very novelty doll. I mean, it just...
Move away from the doll so we can get the full horror.
Oh, yes, I'll be it for me to...
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
way worse when Arcturus is in front of it.
It's got like a prolapsed asshole above its like right eye.
It's so bad that Arcturus being in front of it was a great improvement.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it, but I think it's worth at least 40 Cygnus.
Oh, I was gonna say 45. 45 Cygnus. I'm gonna cuck you for a second.
I'm gonna go. Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna go with 60 instead of 50, just to be a little bit further away from them.
I see. Well, let's find out exactly how much you would need to part with to get your very own zombie clown child doll.
Accurate.
Creepy dark art killy zombie clown doll, scary hand painted, one of a kind, Walking Dead goth collectible horror doll. 46.66, so 4666.
Ooh,
Which-
creepy.
Would make
Me.
Alistair the winner, and
I'm the loser.
yes,
I don't remember
yes.
What did you guess, Alistair?
45.
Oh,
Wow,
Very
that was
good.
touchingly close to doing me some damage, but no, it's Pfizer this time.
Starting to think we shouldn't count the cents.
Yeah, I'm only
That-
saying that now
that
because it would hurt me if it did, and no.
I mean, I was gonna say round it up. That still wouldn't hurt you.
but that
What?
would make sense.
Would you pay for this lovely, lovely, what do they call these? It's a thing, it's a drink, it's a, flask, drinky thing. It's a drinky thing. Department of Necromancy, Miskatonic University, strictly speaking, this should be appealing to Magog and implies they do have a necromancy department somewhere, even if it doesn't really work, I suppose.
I think that he should probably call out the Earth Realm and sue them. I don't know if he can do that. I don't know about the logistics. I think that he should
25
figure out what's going on.
25 Cygnus.
25 Cygnus and Pfizer, and I don't think he holds a copyright on necromancy. Not even here.
We don't have copyrights.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
but-
right.
Don't think he can claim to invent
That's
it.
a
He
thing.
might anyway. Barking Mad Dark Wizard, you never really know.
I'm going to say 18 Cygnus.
I'm gonna say 10 Cygnus.
We had copyrights. I'd copyright kicking a dude in the nuts.
Indeed.
Take all the fun for yourself.
Miskatonic University, laser etched insulated stainless steel, 12 colors, 26.77 Cygnus. All round up to 27, whatever the case. Pfizer wins, and Alistair loses. Wait a second. Yeah, we'll just round up then. I'm not taking damage anyway, so.
I
Hey, Hilmy.
kind of like the design on that, actually.
I don't hate it. It's not horrific like the flesh carrot.
Yeah, those are terrible.
That's gonna be my nightmares tonight.
That was a big no. No.
I was a big nope.
Well, this next one should be quite popular with Pentagast. Though I don't think we get the price right.
You really think so?
What would you pay for these lovely wall decorations, apparently?
I always feel like somebody's watching me. That's
I
an
like
Earth
those.
song.
I can only imagine these are hideously popular with exhibitionists.
Yeah. Oh, screw off.
I can see that.
Oh, screw off?
Oh, see, I can see that.
That doesn't sound like a
See what
bid.
I did there?
No.
Well-
50 singers.
50?
Wait, is it all of them or individual again?
I suspect it's individual.
Okay, 30 Signas then.
30. Undergast?
I like them, but I particularly like the round ones. But I would say individually 17. 17 Cygnus.
Aren't you bidding low
20.
for the...
25 Cygnus.
I'm being cheap today, for the most part.
I suppose you've learned exactly how much the people value salvaged eyes. Very well, let's find out what it's... Well, what they're asking for it. What it's worth, of course, is highly objective. Ice sculpture, art, black, goth decor, witchy decor, weird stuff, occult decor, Halloween decor, memento mori, oddity, curiosity. 15 Signas. Or plus. Which would put,
I kind of want one.
Pendergast wins, Pfizer loses.
Yeah.
I suppose if you just want to dance in front of your wall and feel naughty, there you go. There you go.
Say I have an eye for this thing.
That's just Tuesday night.
You have an eye for balls in your face.
So I make sure the covered by crystal because I 100% don't trust Magog. At all. Not even a little bit.
Wait, he doesn't just come and pop up at your house randomly at 3 a.m.?
No, I'm pretty sure he's adverse to being stabbed even if he can come back.
Oh, maybe that's just a me thing.
Try stabbing him.
I don't keep stabby things. I'm magical. I don't.
Just go to the kitchen and get a knife.
Look, I know he wasn't home. I might have looked at his windows.
Wait, are you stalking a
It's a
stalker?
horrifying mental image.
But
How many people in SideQuest stalk each other when we're not looking?
I seem to be the only one that no longer has a stalker.
I'm aggressively trying to keep you all away from me, so I'm definitely not doing any stalking. I hire people for that.
you're the safest one out of this whole group. You're in Sarthos. I hate that place.
Yes, and my keep is very
Arguably, I'm
Claws.
probably sick.
and there are too many holes for for all the gutter runoff, the blood flow. That's neither here nor there. Next item is something you could all use more of.
You know, the same thing I saw in the Earth realm happened to a My Little Pony figure.
Is that one damaged? It looks perfect.
Is that a candle? That's a candle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got a
It's
wick
supposed
coming
to
out
be
of it. That's
pink.
cool.
I'm gonna say 25 Signas, and you can suck the darkest part of my ass, Arcturus.
I'll
I'm gonna
pass
say-
25 Signas for Pfizer.
I'm gonna say 15 Cygnus.
15, 25, and again.
Yeah, I'm not good with candles.
And chat. You
10,
can always join
10,
in.
10, 10.
10.
I wonder what it smells like.
We should invite the chat to join in. It's a little late for me to mention that, but I kind of thought it would be a good idea.
Well, I think that they can always play along at home as they see fit. I mean, we don't have an official home game yet, but just
No.
take a shot whenever one of you gets damaged or I get damaged and see if you remember the show in the morning.
Just take a razor blade and slice your wrists one by one.
Just every result, just take a shot. It's not a game. Just go get drunk.
Every time you die, just rip your fingernails off. So you live vicariously through our pain.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that.
That's. I think they should jam their elbow into something. That's a nice, long-lasting
Ooh, yeah.
pain.
The like,
You know?
the like button of your elbow. You
Yes.
just like.
It radiates up through things. And you're just like, oh, it's not funny. It's not funny at all.
Oh no no.
They have these things in their realm called Legos, and apparently it really hurts to step on them. Go step on one of those.
Or just take like a plate and just scrape a knife over it every time, so it's like painful to hear.
That would be a good torture as well.
Bonus if it's like a stoneware plate, because they make the worst noise.
Nails on chalk.
Shut the fuck up, Ark.
There's a
It's
recording
fine.
of our turret
Never
doing
mind.
that. and play it
I probably shouldn't have done that. But yes, I certainly invite any of you to suffer as we suffer, especially me.
Hey,
What?
I got it.
Brain in a Jar candle by the Gemini Company. 20 signas for brain in a jar candle. Okay, now I wonder what it smells like.
Yeah, what does it smell
Should smell like formaldehyde.
No, what does it smell
Which
like?
makes
What is
sense.
the description?
Gray matter. It probably smells like gray matter. I bet it smells like gray
Or
matter.
it smells like lemon or something. Something stupid like that.
Well, let's see. No one seemed to be mentioning the smell for whatever reason. The item came well wrapped and exactly as pictured. Wasn't burning, it burned slow, and the gel remained clear without getting messy, as some jar candles do. It will last for many Halloween parties.
Halloween? What
I
does
see
it
some-
smell like?
Something about witch's brew.
No one's...
Oh, look, click on the photo of it being lit up. Look at that. That's Lyra's
Get out of the way.
brain whenever
Get
she
out.
smells funny stuff.
A visual
You're a
depiction
shitty
of what
window.
it's like trying to...
Hey, move over a little bit. To the other side. Move
You're
over.
covering. Yeah, you're covering the.
You're
the-
covering it.
Oh, that's it. Yes.
There you go.
Set your mind ablaze with this.
Again,
candle.
you're a really shit window.
This is our chat's mind on side quest.
This is what our chat wants to do to their brain during the show. is light themselves the fuck on fire. That's what I want to do to myself on this show. Light my brain on fire.
Oh, Lyra just said, take a shot every time. Lyra is smarter and cooler than Octorus. Don't do that, you will die. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's chugging the whole time.
Really, Elf? Really?
I believe her.
I believe her too.
I second that.
You said it first. You don't have to second it.
Well, I
dipshit.
second
I'll
it
drink to
because she
that.
said it, okay? I agree with her. Yeah.
I'm drinking to that. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'll drink to that too. Yeah. To Lyra.
Yes.
Here. Fuck
Well-
Octorus.
My sheer chance. We seem to have actually made really good time on The Price is Wrong. We've actually run out of items, so now we're just going to flounder here awkwardly for the next 6 minutes or so, as you all, of course, aggressively fillet the elf's massive ego.
I love Lyra. She's so much better and prettier and nicer than Octorus.
Unless you're a gnome.
I mean, none of us are gnomes, thank gods. You know.
Praising
That'd be
elves, humans, and mostly human. Just
I wasn't going to get into praising the elf. I had a question for you, Arcturus. Something on your bit of gear. What are the two silver balls? Why do you have balls? Why are you wearing them on your side? That's a scroll. Balls. The
Yeah,
other
you
one.
got balls. No, but underneath your scroll.
The two
Yeah.
silver balls. Do you see them? Why do you have those?
so.
They look like two silver balls.
How confused he is. It's another scroll, y'all.
Yeah, but look
More
like
scroll.
balls.
It's scroll and
Why do you
scroll.
have ball scrolls then? Why do you have ball scrolls? Why would
Look.
you do that?
It's very classy to have knobs on your scrolls. It's very. Look, you don't have a proper scroll if you don't have knobs on the sides. A good scroll, you don't want the paper sliding off sideways. You have to have at least one rod at least with knobs on it. It's absolutely mandatory. You will never see a scroll in Sarf that does not have proper knobs on it. Where have you been? What do you keep your notes on anyway?
This is why I don't like your whole country. You put rods and balls in scrolls. Just roll the piece of paper up and tie something around it if you want to keep it closed.
Painted flesh color.
Just get some parchment, keep it with you, buy a book. Why do you need balls on paper?
I always knew that Sarthos was basically just full of knobs.
Yeah.
Just knobs all the way. It's run by knobs.
One of these days I will introduce you all to the knobs of my scrolls intimately.
I don't want that. You can keep your fucking knobs,
that either. No. No.
They have little fancy things at the end of our scrolls. We're classed like that. Or they're just a wooden fucking dowel.
I have
we're not weirdos.
access to some pretty important information that you would all find very profitable and useful in a lot of ways, and I'm going to write them on the scrolls. I'm going to write them things that you really will need, some things that you really will want, some key item acquire hunting, some recipe you just have to have, say, I don't know, that's where you can get a petrified milk seed, or just something like that, and you won't be able to access it unless you fondle those knobs. Fondle them!
I know where to get one of
Fondle
those.
them lovingly!
I don't want to get one of those. I wrote it down in a book.
It's just gonna be dicks that he's gonna draw.
Very interested in this petrified.
That's Magog. You're confused with Magog again. It's just a scroll full of dicks.
Very interested.
And Lyra. Lyra
Very
would do the same thing.
What'd you say?
Probably
Very
me
interested.
too.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm interrupting. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm the petrified milk seed. I need to know more. You need to tell me about that. I need to know.
Why are you such a fucking druggie?
Okay.
It could make. You have no idea what that could do powdered. Like, it could be amazing.
Yep, that's it. I'm definitely designing some specialty scrolls that can be opened unless you lovingly fondle the balls.
I'll cut off the knobs.
Potions. There's a reason I fucking wrote it down.
I'll cut off the knobs, then I'll read the scroll. I don't need knobs.
How many times have you cleaned your room at 3 o'clock in the morning?
We don't need knobs where we're going, but we do need resin eyes. I don't know where that came from.
Someone in the Earthrealm has got to have cornered the market on eyes. We have to figure out who that is when we get there.
I think they just make fake one with the glass tech.
Oh.
They make everything with those.
They're not real eyes?
No.
That's such a letdown.
That or they're glass. Like the fake ones, when somebody loses an eye here and they put a little fake ball of glass, they can actually make it look like a real eye instead of just a marble.
Do that?
Yeah.
I've only seen people don't have money for glass here. I've just seen the stone eye.
I have money for glass.
Here, some people have glass and then they get like gold inlaid on it.
I can buy a glass.
I have been spared all of your company. For a week.
We have sand everywhere, so like we have a lot of glass works here.
I just want you to understand.
I may have to come to Sarthos to talk to you about this petrified milk seed.
Fondle my balls, Pendergast.
Some cause happiness wherever they go. Others, whenever they go. I think that's why feel so happy when our tourist turns off his crystal.